Hello and welcome back to more Super Auto Pets here on the Midnight Moose channel. Let's play more of this weekly. Crickets, you know, I mean that could be a strong start. Or we could take the Hound and hope the enemy has duplicates. Sorry, Crickets. Anyway, let's take a Cricket here. And I think we're doing pretty well so far. We can be the subtle portals, you know, that way we get to go somewhere, potentially. And, you know, not be too blatant about it. They had a duplicate, so we destroyed it. That's the good news. And then we destroyed the rest of their team. So I'm super excited to see that happen in the first round. Let's see here. We get a horse. Put it on our horse. We get a cricket, right? We could put it on our cricket, or we'll take the chance they don't have a hound. I don't know. An ant wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's take an ant. And, you know, I think we got a good chance of winning turn 2 here. Never mind, I have 2 hounds. It's not what I expected at all. Though it happens often enough, I should start expecting it. Honestly. We almost had him. But we did. Okay. We got a life back. That's the good news. Okay, we have an ant. We could combine our crickets, get a jellyfish. Right now it'll be a 3-3. This turn, and then we could level up our cricket. That'll buff our jellyfish. That'll put something cool in the shop. Or not. But, you know, maybe a porcupine later. Maybe. Maybe that'll help out the team. We haven't done anything too much with mana builds this week, so maybe we'll go for that if we see some mana enhancing friends. I know there's Sleipnir and the other thing. Some of my favorite animals, of course. You don't have a level pending, so you can get out of here. Maybe a porcupine will do some good things. Maybe not. Gingerbread man? I mean, it could level somebody in the battle. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, or we could level somebody right now, officially. Go with the jellyfish first. That way we can level the ant later. And then, you know, get the jellyfish bonus. I think that'll be super exciting. Okay, that's a strong cat, unfortunately. But we did get it killed with 2 of our units. Hopefully... Okay, we still won that one. That's great news for our team. Alright, let's get a level here. Buffs you. And we get, okay, a slug. A hippo. Hippos are pretty good in total. We don't have any great scalers right now. What if we drop the cricket? And we don't have a pill, so we'll get rid of the ant, right? Okay, we get woodpecker, the slug with the horse. It might work out for 1 round. Heck, it might not work out for 1 round. So we'll see what happens. +3 to his stat seems pretty decent to me. Or we could go up on our porcupine stats. Or we could level the horse and help the jellyfish. Let's do that. Probably get rid of the horse sooner or later, though. But, you know, maybe not. I mean, all these slugs... I'm not sure why I'm freezing them all, I'll be honest. That guy's probably not going to last too long. We'll see what happens, you know? Okay, we killed at least 1 of their slugs. They have a dear lord, so... we may not be beating them right now, but we did. But they're going to get even more powerful with all that bacon. So hopefully we don't match them again, you know? Okay. Give me a slug. This is tough. Put the jellyfish in front, give it a little more attack, right? That way it's just that much more of a heavy hitter. And then obviously just give it more health, just so it's even better. Might have to get some garlic for that at some point. But if there's anybody tiny in the back, and there is here, we can potentially kill them with the slug plus horse combo. Or this guy is going to destroy us, actually, now that you mention it. That's unfortunate. But it tends to happen. That is true. Okay, I would like to sell the horse for a better, more synergistic unit. We just have to find one. A snail? I mean, we did lose. The hippocampus could be good. Give people more attack when we give them health. Hear me out. Get rid of the slug. You got a hippocampus and a snail. Then they all get health. They all get attack. Or at least these front 3. What do you think about that? I think it's pretty great. Maybe another snail, just in case. We buff you. And there you go. Okay. You know, it's not the strongest synergy, but for where we are, it's not too shabby. It's like an apple on each of them. Well, that guy was doomed to die. Here's the good news. So is their camel. Okay. This is going to be quite the battle. Just kidding, we lost. Okay. Hoping for another snail so we can get some more great HP. What do we get here? HP. That's pretty good. Parrot, not what I'm looking for exactly. Woodpecker, I didn't want to really lean into all that much. But the chance for a level, sooner or later, seems pretty good to me. Okay, okay. We got garlic. We got some stuff to buy in the next shop. That's certainly the truth. This porcupine, the woodpecker, I can't say they're sticking around forever. But at the moment, they are. This is not going to end well. All right, we gotta really, the jellyfish is doing well, but we really got to shore up the other units on the team. It's an unfortunate truth. Hippocampus, and we did lose, so the snail will do an amazing thing. We'll get the level here. That'll generate a tier 6 choice in the shop. Maybe one of those will be better than a woodpecker. Probably guaranteed, actually. They had a level 3 woodpecker. Good for them, I guess. But we can finally not lose, so that's exciting to me. Okay. We don't need that many woodpeckers, but thanks. Okay. Even better. A lioness could buff the entire shop for us. I don't think that's too bad, because I'd like to replace 80% of the team currently. And I got rid of the other guy just because you did get level 2, so you'll be hitting a little bit more. Though if they have a camel up front, which is pretty common, it's not exactly the greatest thing. Here's some of the worst foods I've ever seen. This is nice. Shame we couldn't stack it on there. The poodle, I mean, yeah, maybe, but not really. Okay, chocolate. We could have a max level jellyfish, and then we just level things next to it, you know? Okay. That slug with the chili pepper, that was an inspired choice. Luckily, our jellyfish killed their entire team, because I know nobody else on the team was going to do anything positive. No offense to them. Alright, you're alive. Congratulations. Another lioness, honestly. Call me crazy. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. A mushroom on anybody in particular doesn't really make sense. The snail has to level, I think, and then we can get out of here sooner or later. Or we can evolve somebody. There's the snail. There's some pizza. I'd probably not call the pizza too valuable right now because the lionesses are just buffing everybody in the shop. So the people on the team don't need the pizza. Alright. This looks like a definite win. And it took all my energy to say that because I thought we were going to lose. I'm surprised. Okay. Level you. You get 3-3. 4-3, in fact. Here's the good news. We're never going to lose again. So then we turn you into... I mean, that's not bad. 9-9 ox, you know? It's not too shabby. This guy's been great, so get him out of here. Thanks for everything. Could take a dragon and buff the team, but we get the lioness to buff the people that we add to the team. So, you know, I'm thinking a rooster or 13 attacker stone fish isn't an awful choice. Maybe we sell the ox to take both. But, you know, that provides some defense with its melon armor. So maybe not just yet. We put this in front, perhaps. And then we'll think about it. Another rooster could prove useful. 10-13 hippo is not awful these days. And it's even better because it's 14-17. But maybe we'll see another one in the next shot. Here's the good news. We're going to kill the camel, and then the hippo, and then everybody else in their team. So that's how you win one battle at a time. And I'm glad we did that, I'll be honest. Carrots, in many ways, useless. So we're going to ignore that. Let me see. Okay. 14-15. That's a huge jump from where that came from. Let's consolidate, right? And we get a level, which buffs you. A pretty big gorilla beats an ox. In my opinion, reindeer, similar in many ways. let's take this. We got these guys as backup, you know, just in case things go wild. Chocolate is good for leveling, believe it or not. Okay, Lioness. I didn't really see myself leaning on a Lioness today, but you know what? I like it a lot. Okay, our Stonefish doesn't retaliate, but I'll get over it. Because we didn't need that retaliation to win. We're actually 9 wins. That's surprising. Alright, let's level this individual. Great stats on their own, +3 to this individual. Add 4 stats over there. The gorilla, we freeze in case we lose. I like this team. I don't hate it. I like it a lot. Stonefish, not the best thing in the world. But, you know, that's okay. That guy's going to have a melon. We may not win this one due to the fact that we're going to lose. Never mind, we won anyway. Okay. I'm not very good at telling the future, turns out. Okay. Bit of a ragtag team. But the jellyfish was a, you know, a stalwart team member throughout. So I like that a lot. Let's play again. An ant is normal. Silk moth, sure. Bulldog there might make some sense. Didn't want to double up anybody because there might be the hound. We could be a gasping. Could be gasping feet. What are they gasping for? I don't know. But if your feet are gasping, I guess change your shoes or socks or everything. Okay, we won that battle. That's the good news. Alright. One of these. A goose. Why not? A beaver over an extra one of those. But leveling it up next turn, you know, I think that's a pretty good strategy. Okay, the goose does nothing positive for us. And their beaver killed 3 of our people. And they had like 15 more people because they had the crickets. We were never going to win that one in any world, but that's alright. Alright, a leveled bulldog produces a camel and an elephant. Everybody knows camels are powerful, so maybe we can use that for a bit. A goose, perchance. An ant, I don't know about that much. Freezing of the tier 1s. Not exactly, you know what I'm saying? Okay, our goose did great things that time. And now we're going to be... everything's going to be great here. There we go. It's just that's... and the goose stands alone. That's how you know you win. When your goose stands alone. And then we can level the goose. Or we can hold on to it. I think it'd be good to hold on to it. This guy... I'm not in love with any of these units. Then again, we're only on tier 2 shop. So what are you really going to get? Get him out of here. Let's take the stoat. We can sell it later. Maybe even next turn. That's a lot of squids. And you know what? There's that. Okay, we're working towards the future while maintaining an excellent, hopefully, team in the current present day. We barely held on there. So that's how you know the team's doing really well, I think. Okay. Goose level. Hippo could do really good things. Silk moth didn't really go anywhere. It's unfortunate. I don't know if the camel's going to go anywhere. We could take the hippo. The camel could buff the hippo if it has garlic. Then we get a new unit. Okay, that buffs the camel. 2. You know? I don't really know. But we'll give it a shot. The ant, however, probably going to leave in the next shop. Though it did be that ant up, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This guy's going to have a lot of attack, that cricket there. And that's how you know we lose. All of our losses with this team so far are due to crickets and horses. So it's scary, but it's true. You can leave. We can bring the snail back. That was a fan favorite last time. Does this buff your health? It's always health when they're even. Or at least it has been for like 8 times in a row. So I have to assume that's just the case. We can get rid of the 1/1. Right? But then get a 2/3. Look how powerful that is. And these geese keep showing up in the shop. So that tells me I gotta freeze it. So I did. Let's see how that works out in the future. Okay. We 1-for-1 their ant. That's pretty cool. And then we killed that guy. So we should just win there, and we did. That's the good news. Okay, turn 7. Super exciting. 2 more geese. I mean, I guess you guys keep showing up for some reason. This could go on our hippo by placing it on the hippo. And okay then. We didn't lose. Thank you, Snail, for reminding us of our victories. Alright, this one looks a little rougher. They got an elephant a little way back. Then again, we might just crash it? We might crush it with our camel. Sometimes I don't know how to say words. But if you're a big fan of the channel, you'd know that's been going on for years. So, thanks for that. Give it double attack in battle here. I mean, this camel could buff the hippo. Give it some stats. Snail's not doing that much these days. We'll give it a chance. This guy, potentially level, and then pill it. Potentially level, and then sell it eventually. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have a deer lord up front. It's strong, but our hippo should be able to take out the rest of their team. Sorry about that. The Super Auto Legends. Not so legendary. No offense. Alright. Turn 9. That's super exciting. All of a sudden, we need one more goose. Now they're nowhere to be seen. What's up with that? But maybe it's just me. Okay. And you get more attack. That's even better. You get a seal. Start feeding it things. Our goose, our fish, very sellable. The hippocampus. Maybe as well. What is that? A horse of the sea? I'm pretty sure that's a real thing in real life. It's called a seahorse. I believe. Anyway. But I'd like to see... Okay, I mean... Why not, right? Freeze the chocolate. We could do Lioness mode. We haven't done that in a while. Just kidding. We could level the camel with a Quetzal coddle. We could do it right now, even, if we want to get rid of the beta fish. We haven't seen any of its compatriots to buy in the shop and level it up. So... just leave it out of here. Or to level up the goose, which will be upsetting. So I think that'll happen. It didn't. Would you look at that? Alright, level 2 camel versus their level 3 camel. It's a bit of a draw, camel to camel, but then it's a draw with the next 2 guys. But then he killed our hippocampus. Alright, this goose can't stand the heat, so it's got to get out of the kitchen, unfortunately. Okay, we got 2 chocolate. That's pretty cool. Could level a lioness and then do the same thing again. Okay. Get rid of this goose. No offense. Red dragon could hurt their back line while these people pummel their front line, right? Let's level the hippo. Super exciting. Spend mana to deal damage per mana to the most healthy enemy. Who here generates the mana? It's somebody. You know what? Oh, it's you, right? Give. Okay, so we need a sleep near. If we got a sleep near sea serpent build, I think we all know it's a classic good build that we can't have yet because we're not in tier 6 for regular rolls, but we can consider it, right? In the future. Once the camel's pretty much leveled up. The only camel we saw, and you know what? That guy's feeding him plenty, and that's the good news. Here's the other good news. We should win this battle. In fact, we did. 47 attack at the end there. It's a little overkill, maybe. But that's alright. Pizza could go positively. I think it's time you go. Okay. We put you on the team tentatively. Give us another hippocampus. I'll think about it. I guess I'll add it on, as there's not much else. We're not spending any mana here because we don't have any, so I'm going to just leave you there. You know, we're experimenting, so we'll see what happens. And also, some could say our best units are in the front, so they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting. They got a lioness here, I wish them well, and a jellyfish. Is that us from the past? No, it was some other person. Sorry, to spoil the fun. Okay, we could pill our camel. I don't really see a huge benefit to doing that, though. So probably won't. Okay, I mean, we could level our hippo all the way up then. I suppose that's a good strategy. There's a sleep near and a sea serpent. That's rude. So give the frontmost friend mana for each 2 attack this has. So you get 4 mana, and then you deal 8 damage to the most healthy enemy. It's not the most, but it's more than 0. So I'm thinking we try that next turn, just for fun, you know? Okay. I was thinking about freezing the, what is it, rice? I don't even know. But then I didn't. Okay, so sorry for that fact. Here's the good news. We may yet live against these terrible foes. Okay. Well, the hippo handled most of them, so that's the good news. Okay. The red dragon or the hippocampus has to go. It's sad, but it's true. Thanks for everything. You go up front. Then we get you going here. Once the... Okay, that was cool. Let's see here. What's your level look like? 2 frontmost friends. So you don't give more mana, you give more friends mana, and you hurt more enemies. So I'm going to give a chocolate to the sea serpent to hurt more enemies, I hope. Okay, there we go. We can consider a carrot for buffing the attack of Sleipnir, right? Which also buffs the health, the carrot, and then the health buff will give the hippocampus, will give it an attack, and then it'll have... You know, we only got... If we win 2 battles in a row, which we probably won't. If we got those, you know, our Sleipnir's not going to go crazy. But we'll see what happens. And there we go. We heard a cat and a lot. Why do they have 2 level 2s? Okay, that's a lot of lionesses. You know what? I wasn't that dedicated, but I'm glad they are, frankly. Let's do this. Okay. Put into experience. That'll be super fun. So what happens here? You gain 1/1, but then 2. It's like you gain 3/1. I'd call that pretty good for a carrot. Alright, we're going to hurt their... somebody. We hurt the reindeer. That's the good news. Okay, here's the bad news, though. Reindeer still has about 48 health. So there's that. Okay. We need to do better soon. Could do this. Make sure you hit 3 people. I don't know if it's going to help, but I think it'd be cool. Sleipnir, can you get this? Of course not. Why would you? Let's see here. Faint, spend, per mana. I guess the mushroom doesn't work too well, even though it would also replace your food, because then you don't spend more mana on your second fate or anything like that. Okay. Good for Sleipnir if we make it out alive. Good for anybody. And there's our last camel. So now that we found that, I'm sure we'll win. Potentially. Alright, 14 attack. That's a lot of mana. It's 7. I'm almost certain of it. Okay, they got some big units. And we didn't kill their elephant in 1 hit, so that's sad. And we didn't kill their... Yep. Well, we tried something new with the mana people. I think one more turn, they would have really been popping off. That's my bad. But hey, we had a great time, or at least I did. Hopefully you did too. If you did, you can leave a like on the video, and I would appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe to see more gameplay on the channel, you may. I'll allow it. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you in the next one. And farewell.